All right, MDJ and Coda, man's best friend, are back. We probably won't be doing a whole lot of videoing today because it's raining, but I have a surprise. Look, Madison. In case you didn't know, this is my oldest daughter, and she was the one that came down to my house and made me take that extended break off of the trail that got my legs out of shape. But anyway, let's get a picture of man's best friend. As you can see him, he is ready to go on the hike. And just let me begin by saying that we are at Blue Ridge Gap. And we are headed back today southbound, back to Plum Orchard Shelter to complete the last part of the section we didn't do. And then next week, or hopefully Sunday, I'll be back to start northbound, heading towards the North Carolina-Georgia border. Hopefully I'll knock that out on Sunday. And also let me say that the Hightower Road in here that says on the map not passable by cars any longer is not passable by cars. So if you're planning on coming in this section and starting your hike, then make sure that you bring a four-wheel drive up this road because it is raining today and it was very messy. So we're just going to walk up here to the top of the hill and let you get a picture of where we're going to be going. And we're gonna get started. Kind of cool going in a little tunnel right away, of course straight out of a gap. You're always going up. These cool rocks that we just have to navigate through. Madison,
yes.
How did your dad talk you into coming today on a rainy, wet day?
I needed the exercise.
Oh my goodness. Man's best friend is not wearing his pack today. I threw it in the garbage. It was worn out, torn up, and I didn't put his tactical pack on yet. But anyway, here's our road map sign. As you hopefully can see, this is the Dix Creek. We're headed back southbound. We're going to go to Plum Orchard Shelter where I left off last time, turn around and come back. So we'll talk to you soon. MDJ and Coda signing out. Let's get man's best friend in there one more time. Coda, what you think? Let's go. Let's go. This way. Come on, let's go. Up. There he goes. Up the trail. So I gotta go catch him. All right, talk to you soon. I'll make it as far as doing some of the trail views coming out of Blue Ridge Gap. But I wanted to show you the trail. As usual, we are always ascending anytime you come out of a gap. And you'll be able to hear me breathing heavily, I'm sure. I was telling my daughter that first 100 to 300 yards are always the worst when you're a section hiker, because coming out of the gaps, you're just going right back up a mountain. I told her the reward was when we get to the top, we'll be on the ridge back, hopefully for a little while. Man's best friend up there ahead of me, leading the way with that water. Him being wet, he is frisky. But I just wanted to show you part of the trail. And again, this is Blue Ridge Gap going southbound back towards Plum Orchard Shelter. Have to pick up a couple of miles that I haven't done
And I guess you could call me a purist if you want to, but when I tell somebody that I've walked the Appalachian Trail from Amicalola to the Georgia-North Carolina state line, I want to have walked all of it. Here's another cool tree. MDJ's videos would not be complete without them. So I just want to be able to recap the trail in its entirety. Today's what, the 11th? So it's Thursday, the 11th. My last video was December 31st. So guess what? Another 10 days without being on the trail because of these guys came to hang out at my house for the holidays, but we had a great time. But we only got out and walked a couple of miles a day on average, and the rest of the time we vegged and ate like kings. I actually can't believe that I'm doing this incline without my poles and not dying. Although you hearing me breathing, you might say, oh man, he's about to have a heart attack anytime. More trail views. Didn't see anybody in the parking lot. Let me catch my breath. This one took a snoozer on the way up here.
Pretty nice.
I was going to show her all these places that we were having to traverse through. Saying,
The
look,
road up here is ridiculous.
saying, look, your dad has come through all these mountains. Here, look there. But no, not such luck. Hey, but I am thankful and blessed to have her with me today. I love Coda, man's best friend, but it's just not the same to have somebody with you and say, you know, look at this, look at that, this is so cool. You know, look at that, you know. You can share these views and experiences with someone else. And the more of these treks my girls go on, the more they will appreciate what their dad's doing. And when I say appreciate, I just mean that they'll go, oh, I realize what he experienced today. So I know he must be exhausted. He must be in pain. Because I've said it before, the Appalachian Trail in Georgia is tough. It is up and down, up and down. So anyway, just wanted to give you some views. Big old boulder right off the side of the trail. Man's best friend. We will, I'm sure, not see any views today. That is, except for the view of Madison, my oldest daughter. Madison, we can't see your face because it's the umbrella. There she is! All right, we'll talk to you soon. MDJ and Coda. This way. Let's go. I had to try and get him one last time. He's wet. and he's loving life. All right, talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.